Super duper doo, how are you? What if it is not too good to be true? What if you could eat chocolate, drink beer, drink wine and still be in great shape, still be healthy? What if that's too good to be true, and what if it isn't? What if you could? Wouldn't it be awesome if you could get fit and strong physically and mentally without having to exercise for hours and hours? Now that sounds too good to be true. And we've been taught all of our lives, haven't we, that if it sounds too good to be true, it must be. But wouldn't it be a much better idea to analyse everything that we say, think about, take into our brain, rather than, oh, that's what I've been taught, if it sounds too good to be true, it must be. What if there were some things that sound really good and they are actually true? And the other really interesting thing about that is, if I share with you that you can eat chocolate, drink beer, drink wine, eat all the things that you love and still be in great shape, a lot of people don't want to believe that. Now, I don't understand why, because to me that sounds like awesome news. But a lot of people, it's almost like, no, I have to have a bad relationship with the things that I love. There has to be bad food. If I share with you there's no good food or bad food, just the amount in which you eat it. A lot of people say, oh no, there's definitely bad food. But what if there wasn't? What if there was no such thing as bad food? And I always use this example because it's kind of funny. If I compared chocolate, my favourite thing in the world, apart from Italian gelati, with broccoli, for example, a green leafy vegetable, any of those vegetables that people think are superfoods, if I eat a lot of chocolate, a large amount, I'll probably feel sick. But if I eat a large amount of green leafy vegetables, broccoli, I'll also feel sick. And I had a student at one of my colleges who did that. He ate 3 kilograms of broccoli in one sitting. And he felt sick. He passed wind for a long time, really stinky wind according to him. He had really bad stomach cramps. Broccoli as a superfood may well be, but if you eat too much of it, it becomes detrimental to your well-being, shall we say. So what if you could turn your body into a machine that burnt up everything that you put into it? And what if the process to have that body, to be so fit and so strong that you could burn up all the food that you put in, didn't take very long? And I've got physiology on my side, and not because physiology is my best friend as much as I love that it is, but physiology is how the human body works. You have the same physiology that I do. We have the same anatomy. We have the same bones. We have a heart. We have lungs. We've got legs and arms. Most people. It's a really interesting thing that we try and differentiate. You know, I need a different type of program, or I need a different type of eating plan. And of course we do, because some of us like to drink alcohol. I don't. My husband does. I love to eat chocolate. Some people don't like it. But if you love to eat something and you don't eat it because you think it's bad food, is it possible that sometime down the track that will affect you mentally and or physically? So you get angry or you feel guilty. So you eat it and feel guilty, or you get angry because you can't have it. And I think that's a really sad way to live. But what if you could eat all the foods that you love and your body burnt them up because you're so fit and strong? And that's not too good to be true. That's called physiology, the physiology that we all have. So if I'm really fit, I've not only got fit heart and lungs, fit every system in my body, but the really important system that's really fit is the hormonal system. And that's the one that tells us when to eat and when to stop, when to have a drink and when we're not thirsty, when to go to sleep because we're tired. The hormonal system is the system that keeps us at a live state, and ultimately the best state. So if you have a fit, strong, healthy body, then you have a fit, strong, healthy hormonal system, which tells you when you're hungry and it tells you when you're full, which means you don't want to eat too much because you're full. Isn't that awesome? Now, if you're unfit and you're out of shape and your endocrine hormonal system's not working properly, that gets busted and broken like everything else in your body when you're not fit and strong. So you end up eating too much, or you eat emotionally, or you eat because there's stuff going on in your life, not just because you're hungry, because your endocrine system's not working properly. So if we get really fit, that system's going to work well. The beautiful thing about having a fit, strong body is you have a fast metabolism. When you maintain your muscle, and if you're a bloke, you get more muscle, you can speed up your metabolism. So your body will burn up what you put in. So if you've got a base metabolic rate that's high, that's the number of calories that you need to survive in a 24-hour period in a warm room. That's just the technical term for that. If you've got more muscle, or if you maintain your muscle so you don't lose it as you get older, you maintain a high base metabolic rate. So that's the actual number of calories that you need to survive doing nothing. But if you're really fit and strong and you're constantly speeding up your metabolism because you get puffed on a regular basis, then you need more calories, you need more food, you need more energy. So you can eat more food, or you eat the same that you're eating now and you end up having less fat on your body. That's pretty bloody exciting, I reckon. So then if you have a really fit, strong body, you also have a respiratory quotient, which simply means where the calories are coming from. So what happens when you're really fit and you're constantly doing 100% effort activity, so you're working in your phosphate system, that's the fight and flight system, want to stay alive system, your body says what we've got to do is this human being is constantly getting puffed, constantly lifting heavy, and she's really fit and she's really strong. We want to maintain her storage of carbohydrate, which is only 0.5 kilo. So when she's resting, when she's not putting in 100% effort, we want her body to predominantly burn fat, to prefer to burn fat. So when you're really fit and really strong, you have a base metabolic rate that's high, you have a metabolism that's fast, you keep spiking and peaking and exploding your metabolism throughout the day, so you need more calories. But then where the calories are coming from, your body prefers as an energy source to burn the squidgy bits on your body rather than the 0.5 kilo of stored carbohydrate. I think that's really exciting. So if I get really fit and I get really strong, my body burns up everything that I put into it. So how do I get really fit? It's pretty simple. Get puffed. How do I get really strong? Overload my muscles and bones in the phosphate system, which is 10 seconds. Now that sounds too good to be true. When I say to people the best way to exercise is, or they ask me, Rowie, how should I exercise? And I say, wouldn't it be nice if we get really fit and really strong in 10-second bursts? And as soon as you're puffed or as soon as you can't do any more, and when you're working at 100% effort, that is only 10 seconds. And you do that throughout the day, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, not 10 minutes, not 1 minute, 10 seconds, you'll have a fit, strong body that can do everything effectively. You'll think clearly, you'll be more creative, you'll be able to overcome challenges, you're less likely to get sick. Diseases pick up germs, bugs and viruses, you'll get rid of them very quickly, or you won't even feel that you've got them because your immune system's so strong. Great hair, great skin, great nails, as I shared, fast metabolism and a respiratory quotient that prefers to burn fat. You'll be a happy person, you'll have more self-confidence, self-esteem, all the things that go with being fit and strong. But the quickest and fastest and most effective and safest way to get fit and strong is to get puffed in 10 seconds and do that throughout every day. Apart from the fact that you'll do all those great things for your body, every time you go into the fight and flight system, you fill your brain up with happy drugs. So you get puffed and then you have a brain that's filled with serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, brain-derived neurotropic factor, the things that make us feel good. So is that too good to be true? No, it's just true. Why don't people want to get fit in a short period of time? Why do people want to go to the gym for hours and hours? Why do people want to restrict the foods that they love? I don't know. And I live my life in a way that I can't put it any more simple than this. To get fit, you've got to get puffed. To get strong, you've got to overload your muscles and bones, and then everything works better. That's how simple it is. And that's what I'm here for every day. Romax is all about how to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. Not dieting, not doing fanatical exercise programs that go for hours and hours. Just simply get puffed for 10 seconds many times throughout the day so that you feel fantastic and your body works really well and you have a fast metabolism. And is that too good to be true? No, it's just true. Super duper doo, how are you? You can feel fantastic, and that's true. Woohoo!